Performing Mobilities is really exploring the tensions between increasing mobilities in a global sense and ways of performative creative arts practice trying to directly engage with these problematics of mobility and immobility, or the uneven distribution of mobility.
Performing Mobilities is a rich cluster of artworks, performances, events and reflections, and I want to congratulate Mick and his companion curators and all the artists and everybody else who has made this possible. It's a really impressive program.
You can conceptually engage with, though not in a material sense, with performing mobilities.
The works in the program are all experimental and new works from the Australasian region. They particularly try and explore the local relevance, but also the global relevance in mobilities. The majority of the works are actually inviting you to engage in your own forms of performing mobility. A number of projects invite you to leave the gallery with a particular aspect of the artwork. Some of the mobile performances invite you to walk with the artist, encountering the city through the lens of the artist. It starts to have us rethink and reimagine these relationships between our embodied experience and mobility and its significance in the world today. Graeme Miller's work is the only internationally invited work. His project has been documenting sites where stowaways have fallen to ground. It's a really haunting project of desperate forms of migration.
The work consists of fisheye photographs, 180-degree images of the whole sky, where I'd heard people had fallen from planes. I've been looking at people who've fallen in particular, which is a very small percentage of the people who die migrating. But there's something about this image of someone falling. So we're seeing in this bowl down here an image that the human eye wouldn't be able to see. We're seeing the whole thing. And we just have this kind of gaseous mass of colour and light. And it's projected into glass, and glass is kind of fragile material. And another sort of trick that I use is to project not just the image into the glass, but also the sound. And the whole thing's activated by holding. So by holding this piece, the piece will switch on. I'm just going to I know a lot of the stories behind these incidents, and others I know nothing about, and they're treated with just the knowledge that we know this is a site where someone has fallen from an aircraft, and the rest is really left quite open. So it's quite a sort of gentle relationship. It alludes to someone's life without actually clearly representing it.
The Performing Mobilities projects invites us to challenge our complacency and our assumptions around mobility. There's the politics of mobility, not only of people's movement, but of the relationship to other species and to matter itself. And what are the implications of the increasing amount of mobility in the world, or a larger world in motion?